Welcome back, fellow Cyberknights. By we I mean me, I have watched a few videos and I'm like 10% less dumb, mainly from Freak Plays Games. Really good tutorial series, really good guides. I have not watched all of it yet, but enough to kind of know what I'm doing. So what I need to look for somewhere here, let me find this before I go crazy. Cold storage, file sets. So I can fabricate these into something else, right? This is how much it would be worth. You're gathering all these things. I've got 3 of 3. Let's mint that shite. So you make those into things that you can then sell for influence and money, I think, is generally how I understand that. So I'm still missing some of these. This one I have most. Oh, I can do it this way. I have to upgrade my cold storage module. Okay. How do I upgrade? I forget. So these, I think, in general, you can just sell. Blueprints are good, but these corporate invoices and stuff, are really good to sell. He's offering the most. Firebird. Dr. Asher, I don't know that I want to do that. I think I need to get something else there. It's part of a series. I don't know which is which. Only not used by a set. Thank you. Sell that to him. Q anomaly. Hail to the yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so I think I can sell a lot of these and make a bunch of money. But I think some of these, like personnel files, I think are just not a big deal. Right? Patient dossier. If I get a couple more of these, I think I'll be able to do more. I could probably combine them into something bigger, so I probably didn't need to sell all those, but whatever. Accounts. Blueprints. Files. File sets. So yeah, maybe I didn't need to sell those. Whatever. Told you I'm only 10% less dumb. Yeah, I guess I don't have any accounts right now. Might have sold them already. I don't know. Anyways, we got our people here. We're working. He's doing the leg working the legs. Leg day. If I got cyber surgery, I could get stuff installed. I do have hand blades. Oh, that's effing cool. I have one implant available. Hand blades. Do it for 80k. Hail to the yeah. Now I think she'll be out for a little bit doing cyber surgery, yeah, for a couple of days. Cool. Cool beans. Let's look at stuff and things. Let's look at mods for rifles. Let's undo that. Let's do this. Burster mag. Great. Buy that from Origami Joe. Buy the hollow G-scope. Already got the foregrip. Then I'll add the muzzle. Muzzle top. Okay, let's look at this. Put a suppressor on that. We've already got the foregrip, or do we do the mag? Accuracy less, reload size 1. Recoil less, accuracy +1. I'd rather the accuracy, if I'm being honest. Optic. Put that thing on. Okay, there we go. I really need to get more armor or something. She's still getting treated. He's still wounded. She's in cyber surgery. What other cyber surgery could I get? Hand blades. I've got a bunch of those. Spinal slot, gun link, delta wire. Dude, these are expensive. Yikes. Stress resistance less. Implant stress 10%. Oh, interesting. 5 days recovery. Ranged accuracy is up. Huh. Well, maybe eventually. Matrix link. Must be for the elite hackers. Let's look at your deck. So what I've learned about hacking from Freak Plays Games is you basically just match the color and emblem, logo, icon. That's the word I'm looking for. You match the icon to the thing in the hacking thing, and that's generally all you need to do. Generally it. We'll pay for injury recovery. Okay, let's wait. Hype break limit. Dedicated loyalty. So these are positive hype breaks. Interesting, because their value's up here, I guess. I don't know. Increase Scrappy from 1 to 2. More hit points, more wound resistance. Out to prove. More crit chance, more chance that any stress you gain is doubled. Huh. I would say an indomitable bonus for 30 days. Okay, let's do this. We'll boost your loyalty. Alright, he needs to go for treatment now. You guys are expensive, man. Just saying. Carry on. I made some friends down near the spaceport and it didn't cost too much of your United Digis to get that package airborne. That's the way it has to be done. Every smuggler finds paths to make goods flow. 2 favors, plus 20% influence. I'm an influencer. I always forget where you upgrade rooms, man. Manage room, there we go. Okay, we can upgrade cold storage. Let's do that. Let's boost that so we can start assembling things later. That ate lots of my stuff. Alright, we need to upgrade power to 3. Let's do cryogenic cooling. Let's get that going. Let's manage this room too in the B-Rex. We have reached the limit of our simultaneous tasks. Manage a room, field ops center 2. So we need to upgrade a lot of things. Scrubber 3. Okay, so yeah, we need to do stuff. We got work to do. Influence break limit. Street armor service upgrade. Okay, their armor service will increase to level 2. Cool. So that's one of the things I learned too is let me find my contacts. There we go. You actually level these guys up too. Cooperative. Friendly. Refuses calls. Enemy. Let's have a conversation. Can we co-conspire with somebody? How about you? I know we can work out a mutually beneficial agreement. Hell yeah. Chords of a Warner Braun thingamabobber. So up here we've got level 1.87. Apparently that rounds down always. So when you hit 1 is the easy one. When you hit 2, it's a power jump in difficulty, but also payouts. So that's cool. We're gonna go do we do this one first? I need to ask you for a very personal favor. It's about my son. You may not even know I have a son, but his name is Lars Botkin. Lars is no stranger to trouble. In fact, I think trouble may be his last friend left standing. You never mentioned him before. What makes him and his trouble worth our time? I don't mention things I'd like to keep out of sight, but if I wasn't serious, I wouldn't be calling you. Lawrence has never been where I need him to be. Instead, it has been theft, guns, drugs, and always trying to weasel his way into gangs. This time he's gone too far. The last thing I know is that he went on a bender in the K-Milieu Syndicate gambling house and then he disappeared into the belly. I can't take this to my people. Too much risk to my position, but he is still my son. The place is a death trap. It's the bottom of the well. You think Lars Botkin would come back with us? I know it isn't pretty. Certainly the belly didn't get its infamous reputation as the last stop on the train for no reason. If Lars is down there, then he is likely in pretty deep. He may need to pay off the syndicates and gangs that hold turf in the belly to get him clear. I'll pay his debts, grease palms, and take the quiet path when you can. Just tell me what you had to front. We'll also need an easy way to ID him. Whoever goes down there is going to be sorting through a lot of flop houses. A hardened merc in the belly would be able to flip a few flop houses until Lars Botkin fell out. Alright. My dude. Let's send you in there. Mango. Jeez. Wait, what are you saying? Why did you pick me? What about Midnight? Oh no, you got jokes. Then what about Mango? That's good, you would do well down there. You are Mango. We're not here to discuss why, Mango. By hell, the decision is made. Look, but I... Be sure to pack a change of clothes or two and some concealable weapons. On a green beef, don't glare at me like that, I'm on it. Jeez. Talking about yourself in the third person, what are you doing? Your cyber surgery's done. Let's get him patched up and then we'll do this here. Okay, we finished some things. Alright, this room is in fairly good shape. I could build a hacking station, an underworld hub. Okay, interesting. If I want to make a nanofab, that's very, very expensive. I would need to upgrade this room a little bit with cryogenic cooling, so we'll do that now, get that going. And I think we'll knock out this. I've got the cords of one of Warner Braun's new quantum relays. Prime target for spiking the CPU to deploy a little virus. Sheer number of entangled quantum endpoints and hardened relays they will have to deploy. And in the mess of background radiation, quantum interference, and other corps broadcasting quantum countermeasures, who was going to notice a little matrix breach? Exactly. The Warner Braun global matrix security team is likely to catch most attempts to deploy a worm, but some will be missed. Might be able to make that hack for you then. Dansol has offered a CPU spike job. One of our hackers must solo a matrix host and spike its CPU. Quantum heist is ready to be planned in the command HQ. So this one's a little bit different, it seems. I need to wait for him to come out of surgery and stuff. Alright, cold storage has been updated. Alright, we can actually do this now, I think. We're still missing some of these, unfortunately. We need more. We've almost got all these. Missing this one. I'd have to upgrade it again? Why not? Damn it. Let's put the legendary one in there, man. Okay, well, I can't really do much about this. Need more of those. Alright, we got one wounded. Ooh, you're still damn wounded? You need 6 hours, that's right. He's ready to train. Hell yeah, dude. He came back. Dual reload, fully reload your dual carried SMGs. Dude, badass. He's got room for one more talent, it seems. Patch 1 armor. Shuriken wave. Aim lock. So this is more like dual SMG mowing dudes down. I like him to be more of a distraction type. I do like this one. That's pretty good. When taking damage from an attack, instantly reduce damage by 50% and move +1 points. I like it. I'm going to do that. We're going to work our way up to it. Fantastic. I need him to finish. Great. Let's knock this out. Plan that path, baby. What do you mean hacking? Prepare 1 merc. Oh, that's crazy. Alright. This is all hacking all the time, baby. This terminal has the matrix cords plugged in for the target matrix relay. I'm ready to hack. I need some pre-hack juice. I better take it now. So hack it. Get the hell out. If you can't pull it off, head for the exit and get out of there. Someone on the team will pick you up. Alright. Let's do this. You know what to do, Tech Viper. Jack in and get cutting. Ethereum stable. Dropping in. We're in. Alright, so as I've learned, I think generally just boosting with overclock is the smart move, if I remember right. And then what we want to do is load scan and then scan my nodes. So you see, if you have walls, match them with walls. That's really it. What we need to do is get to the CPU. Okay, let's go here. Let's connect. We'll scan. This one we need to load sleaze. Sleaze it. There we go. Great. Let's move up here. We'll scan it again. Stand by. Okay, so we have a sub-processing unit here. We need to hack it with scan and then the web. Scan one more while we're here. We've got a network endpoint. So what we're going to do is load. Yeah, we can load this, and we can hack it. I've still got room. So what I want to do is load this. I think I'm running out of stuff. All right, I might be at my limit for active memory. So what I'll do is I'll end my turn. I think that's what I need to do. Unless I can just move. All right, end the turn. I think we're doing okay. All right, load, scan. I don't think I need to do anything here. Connect. I need to load this one, and then I need to disarm this one, and then I need to load this one, hack it. I think the IC scrambler is fine. I think we're okay. We're gonna go here, and then we're gonna scan, and then we're gonna hack by loading probably the firewall. No, I don't want to unload that. What I'm going to do is hack this, use deception, because that's just passive. Get the intrusion countermeasures. Well, I can download it. Do that. Okay, let's connect here. What do we have to work with? Scanned it. Okay, let's unload that one. Probably running out of points here. Gotta disable this at least. Am I out of juice? I still got a lot of action points. Let's connect, scan, data fortress. Okay. Ooh. Oops. Whoopsie poopsie. Okay, well they've got patient dossiers in there. So I'm assuming my CPU node's going to be over here. Already disabled most of these, but I probably need to disable more. We'll end the turn. I think we're okay. I think I'm doing this right. I think I generally know what I'm doing. Let's load this. And then we'll hack, disarm. We'll also load this, hack, sleaze it. Great. Let's connect. We'll disarm. We'll load our scanning. We'll scan. We'll go here, connect, scan one more. There we go. Now we need this one. Then we're going to hack, deception. I boosted the QSec tally. Okay, because I'm doing things. That's all right. We're going to move up here. We're going to use our sleaze. Then we're going to scan. Let's see what we got over here, I guess. Connect, scan. We found the CPU. All right, scan it one more. We'll use this to knock out the deception. I think that's it. All I see must be destroyed to spike. Okay, so I got to go through and disarm more of this, right? So we'll wait a turn. Okay, let's get out of that. End the turn. We'll come back and knock that out. Now I need... Why can't I load anything? I guess I haven't ended the turn, have I? Okay, I gotta load programs out here. So I need sleaze, and then I need scan. We'll go here, We'll sleaze that. I think I need to knock out all of this stuff. Okay. That's knocked out. We need to knock out 2 more. So what I need to do is go here, here, here. Hack it. Load that one. Do it. Go up here. Yep, unload that. I think I'm gonna end the turn. I'm not really sure, man. I gotta wait. Okay, I screwed that up. I'm gonna try again. I think I kind of know how it works. Okay, well, I'm gonna let that roll. I don't have an autosave for that. I now know a little bit more about that, and you gotta clear all those. Okay, that's alright. We'll be alright. It's not a big deal. This is not like a pro level top dog run, man. This is me just trying to learn as I go. We bumped up to team power level 2, which is good, but now things are going to get harder. Let's wait for this legwork to get done. We'll just wait. I don't want to go crazy with this room. Influence break limit. Milsec items service will increase to level 2. Hell yeah. New conversation. Mango is back and has quite the story. We need to all talk. Sounds like we might have good news to deliver to Tosca. I pulled duty in the belly this time, but I don't ever want to go back, Green Beef. Place lives up to its reputation. Wasn't much humanity to see down there. But I was able to drag Lars out of here alive. Found him in a Ricksham camp. I think if I hadn't shown up, they were going to kill him. I'll leave it to Lars to explain what he was doing in those drug-running train hobos. Lars needs to go home, not talk with me. Let's hear him out. Maybe that he is less cooked in the brain pan than we've been led to believe. Let's make this quick. Hey, Chopper. Hey, Chopper. Hey, Green Beef. I'll go straight to the point. I owe you, and I want to make it up to you. Of course, Tosca doesn't know anything about what I'm up to, so he paid you to come find me. Ah. But it turned out good, real good. Okay, hear me. I was in the belly to cut a deal with Ricksham. They've got a new kind of juice coming up from Atlanta. It was going okay. They were gonna kill you. Yeah, alright. Those Ricksham vagabonds took offense to me pretty good. I was cooked, but then they heard a gunslinger who works for the Cyberknight coming down to check on the deal. Or at least that's how I spun it. That wrapped up everything real nice. And now you're looking at the only dealer in New Boston with the blue juice in his boots. Those crafty Ricksham bastards have been starving New Boston for red juice, not letting us get a drip. Turns out, it was all planned to make us want the new blue. See, I don't even need anything from you. Mango already had my back, got me the deal. You go tell Tosca that I'm just fine. I'm not even using the stuff, not a drop, and then call me up. Just try a taste. Once all your Matrix cowboys and girls here, they're gonna be screaming at you about this new juice. We just might do that. Well, you played a fine part, Mango. The Ricksham like to look tough, but they're railway rats, not soldiers. Once they heard who had my back, it got calm quick. Your good name doing work, Green Beef. So Juice is going to be back on the streets. What about Indy? What do we know about them? The Ricksham are a small crime syndicate that lives on the train systems between major urban zones of the UNA. And with the challenges to air and sea transport, rails are the most reliable and fastest way to get things around stateside. The Ricksham don't get into moving big cargo and know to stay away from mega corporate freight unless there's something really worth it. They move a lot of drugs, people, and guns, but they don't do local distribution. I'm surprised Lars gets deep enough in the drug trade to have street cred to walk into a Ricksham camp. Lars might have street cred to walk into a camp, but he wasn't walking out. The Ricksham were going to gut him when I showed up. Clearly he was overpromising about being the only dealer in town, but he is a good source for now, and it's nice to have a connection who can deal with the Ricksham. They're a ruthless little band of smuggling hobos, but there are opportunities there. I see that word there. Maybe Maybe Lars made the mistake of calling them hobos. I bet they'd kill for less. Time to give Tosca the news. We have to tell him about the Ricksham. Or do we leave it out? And we'll tell him. We'll keep him on our side. Lars is safe and alive. We pulled him out before real trouble started. Good. I knew you'd handle it for me. But what do you mean by real trouble? We've learned that Lars Botkin was doing in the belly, trying to cut a drug deal with the Rickham Syndicate. I think if we hadn't arrived, they might have taken him for ransom or worse. The who? The Ricksham live and operate on the rails between all the major urban areas in the UNA. If you're trying to move something illegally by train, you gotta work with them. They may be a small syndicate, but they wield a lot of power. That idiot. I will speak with Lars, but clearly that does no good. Or are there any loose ends other than Lars' maniac death wish? No, everything was handled and we didn't have to pay any large debts, so you're clear. Thank you for your honesty and for pulling him out of the fire. A ransom, that is the last thing I need. In 4 favors, influence and trust with Tosca, cleanly resolving the situation. Nice. Alright folks, well, we got some more contracts coming in the pipeline. Hopefully I don't suck at hacking next time. I understand it now. You have to clear all the ICs before you can spike the CPU. Get it? I should have done that along the way. But anyways, thanks for joining me folks. Take it easy, and I'll cyberdeck you next time. Bye-bye.